Very first thing I want to talk about is Wicked, guys, because Wicked is doing phenomenal. As GR said earlier, for a Monday, they broke all the November Monday records pretty much. They only didn't beat one movie, and that was, of course, Wicked 1. So, of course, that $14.7 million in 4,115 theaters, they actually beat that, of course, all the box office numbers for the most actually sold tickets on that day besides Wicked 1, guys. But it's doing great right now. Look at the numbers. They spent $150 million on that sequel. They've already made $223 million globally. So it's doing really good. I'm going to go check it out this weekend at some point. I'm working a lot, but I'm going to still check it out, guys. And I'm going to see if it's going to be like living up to the hype. But they say, another one might be coming, guys. We'll see. We'll have to wait and find out about that. But I don't think we'll get another one of these for at least 20 years. And that's Tron Ares, guys. Because Tron Ares, unfortunately, as we said, didn't do that great. And as Lexi and I had a conversation about this before on Kick It with KRUSE, but this went down, and of course, it's already after 53 days going to streaming, guys. So not that long. They didn't really give it much time. Longer than I thought. Don't get me wrong, longer than I thought. We had a $220 million budget. They made $142 million worldwide. Now, that was bigger than I thought it would get. We can still do better on DVDs. If you're Jeff Bridges, you say it will do that. I don't know. We'll wait and find out, guys. But, guys, yes, coming to DVD. And then 88 days later, of course, after going to theaters, on January 6th, you can get it on digital. If you're still in the physical copies like Blu-rays, DVD, you can get it as well, too, on January 6th, guys. So, woo, yeah, I'm going to tell you, Tron Ares keeps coming, like Tom Cruise doing those Mission Impossible movies, guys. And that one's also coming to streaming now. And this is great because Tom Cruise waits a long time. I was like, this is not done on streaming yet, but coming to Paramount Plus on December 4th, it made $598 million globally, one of the biggest box office successes for, again, Mission Impossible, but still not a massive success when it comes to other movies that make money at the box office. But still, Tom Cruise was happy with this. I think this is a swan song. We'll have to wait and find out. Of course, Tom Cruise is always working deals. He's got that deal with WB, and WB's also working that deal for that merger, guys, looking to sell it off. And of course, the first round's done, and the second round has to be in on December 1st. Warner Brothers has two offers, the big ones on the table right now are really coming from, of course, Paramount, which we knew was going to happen. Paramount Skydance offering to buy the entire company, and Netflix and Comcast, I guess separately, they're both trying to get it too. Netflix and Comcast are looking to actually acquire WB's film and television studios, and of course, HBO Max. They don't want the streaming, they don't want the discovery, they don't want that. They just want to get, of course, proper WB. But by December 1st, they have to get an offer in of actual how much money they're going to offer for all of it. And all the lawyers will be scrambling right now to see if they can make it happen before the holiday, guys. This has been a crazy thing. And with Saudi Arabia also been putting their fingers in there, like we said last week. I hope they're not involved. Yeah, right. I know, Lexi. I was saying the same thing last week. I'm like, no, Saudis. You guys can do your own thing. Leave WB alone. The Animaniacs are locked away. They don't want that either. They don't want you to let them out. So just let it be. Let it be. But I haven't heard a word about that since last week, but I have a feeling they might still be somehow involved. We'll find out December 1st when the actual offer is coming. GR keeps thinking that Disney's coming. The mouse hasn't said anything, GR. They haven't said anything, which is actually kind of surprising to me.
The mouse is sneaky.
The mouse.
They get in there in little holes.
Right, Sean?
If the Warners break out in Saudi Arabia, is that a jihad?
Yeah.
Only on Thursdays.
The Animaniacs could be huge in Dubai. I really think bringing them back would be huge, but I do not want to see that happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just want to see them stay away from this whole merger. No, Saudi Arabia, stay away and let's just let Paramount conquer the town because they're gonna do it anyways. Paramount's gonna win. One studio to rule them all. One studio to take our money and let AI take over. That's gonna be it, So, God, it's getting too consolidated. It's a grim situation, guys. But at least we're getting a great comic book feature about Grimm on Netflix, guys. Because Grimm is coming, and AI Go and also Miles Miller are coming in to create this, of course, series. Who did Wednesday, guys, to do Grimm over on Netflix. Now, Grimm is, again, pretty big adult animated, of course, series over there. Boom Studios horror fantasy comic book series by Stephanie Phillips and Flaviano. I probably said that maybe right. Flaviano. I think that sounds great, but I didn't say it right. Flaviano. It sounds cool, actually. I'm like Flaviano. I gotta say it one more time. But but it's all about this girl Jessica, who has no memory of her death or life before, but she's actually again. She's turning in. She's recruiting as Reaper, tasked for ferrying souls to the afterlife. And then, unlike her fellow Reapers out there, she doesn't know where she came from, doesn't remember anything. And then her searches for answers, pulling her deeper into the unseen architecture of the afterlife, revealing hidden forces, cosmic secrets, and her shocking personal connection to death itself. I have never heard of this before. And I know, like, with comics, I feel like Lexi or Sean, you probably maybe heard about this. And either of you have heard about this, Grim?
I've never heard of this.
All right.
Boom is a minor player in the comic game. It's funny, as soon as you said by the guys that made Wednesday or brought Wednesday, like, of course, another troubled, dark leaning female lead. Sure, go for it. I got nothing. I don't know anything about this book. Not going to learn today. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Well, Sean, you might not have anything about that. Most of us don't know much about this whole Goblin movie that's coming, but Goblin is moving forward even further with this guy right here, who's actually written it. Kenneth Branagh, which again is one of these guys from Kentucky, director from Kentucky, randomly wrote this, and they're saying it's really going to be like this big, massive hit, sold to A24. And here he is posing with his dogs. Apparently, it's the only picture you can find of him online anywhere. But the project, they're calling it Ted Meets E.T., guys, created by David Mickelson himself, too, on top of that. But the idea is they actually have Jimmy Olsen, Skylar Gizzanato actually signed on for this too, and Kenneth Branagh as well committing to the project as well. So we're getting some big talent attached to this, and they're saying it's really raunchy, it's raw, it's different, it's exciting, it's funny. We'll have to wait and find out. The Goblin, the Goblin Queen, the Goblin is coming, guys. But you know what? The Goblin King is also coming back because Labyrinth is coming back to theaters, guys, and going to that Goblin Town, because of course I gotta tell you, I love Labyrinth. You know what's funny? I'll be honest with you, I just recently watched Labyrinth all the way through for the first time this last year, and I'm like, where have you been my whole life? I think I've seen pieces, like bits and pieces as a kid, but when I found out Labyrinth 2 was happening, I'm like, you know what, I gotta watch Labyrinth 1. So of course Labyrinth 1 is coming back to theaters for 4 days on January 8th through January 11th, 2026. So this whole Fathom thing, Fathom's bringing all these old movies back, like Ninja Turtles. Secret of the Ooze is coming this week too, next this month. And also they got, like, of course, for V for Vendetta coming out too. So all the big old movies bringing them back too. And of course more. Labyrinth is coming. And again, the king kind of horror. And of course, that suspense, Stephen King has a new project coming forward as well. And Stephen King is developing an adaptation of Mr. Yummy. Mr. Yummy, guys, based off his short horror story from the 2015 collection of Bizarre and Bad Dreams. And this is a haunting tale about Ollie Franklin, a gay man confronting mortality, where death waits around every corner and regret becomes the ghost that never leaves. And they're really excited about this. At the moment, there's no director, no cast, but of course, first announcement for it. We'll keep you posted. You guys like Stephen King, get ready for more to come. And if you don't, don't cry, guys. It'll be okay. But you know what? A Far Cry is coming, because I never heard of this either. Anybody play this video game, Far Cry? Far Cry is apparently a massive video game.
Yeah, huge fan.
Huge series.
It's huge. That's what I keep seeing. I was reading about it online a little bit. FX is developing this, and they're going to make it an anthology series. So every season's going to be a new cast, new story, whole new everything.
That sounds interesting.
Noah Hawley's doing it, who did Alien, the new Alien series, Alien Earth. He's behind it. Of course, you also got Mac here from It's Always Sunny, also producing it. He's going to star in the first season as well. It's going to be, over here in Hulu, of course, that makes sense. Internationally, Disney Plus, and they're excited about it. They're saying they're trying to make a whole new setting, whole new plot, really get into this, a big amount of money you're going to throw at it too. And every year they want a new one to come out too. So I don't really know much about this though. Like, it's really like that different. Like every season is just different, Lexi.
So every game is different. So like every game, essentially, I don't want to ruin it, but your protagonist dies at the end of almost every game.
Yeah, right? Ruin it away, Lexi. Ruin it away.
So the story is every game is essentially like almost like a tourist shows up in a place he shouldn't be, and he like ends up pulled into whatever the hell crime or world that this is that they're in, and you just like play through like a survival sort of situation where you also end up working with like the main boss, and then they always give you some kind of decision that neither one of them turn out positively in the end, and either you're sacrificing yourself or killing your girlfriend or jumping off a cliff and dying or God knows what. Like, they're really wild, and they always get really, really, really good talent to do the main like bad guy in every single one. So
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
really?
I mean, yeah, I think that was for 6, right?
Yep.
Was that one? Yeah, and like I know the guy in 3 is like, I can't remember the actor they got for 3, but 3 is a really famous. He was a really big voice at that time.
He was a Breaking Bad guy. Yeah.
But
no, it's a great series. Every game is different, but it's basically trying to overthrow some sort of power hungry guy. Like the last one, New Dawn, was about white supremacist compound. They did Primal, right, where you were actually a caveman.
Primal one, actually, when you're a caveman. Yeah, I really like that one a lot.
It was crazy. It was a good twist on it.
Part 5 is my favorite one with the cult. The cult's really good. It got a really. I mean, the thing is that a lot of people who are fans of Far Cry are not necessarily fans of the game as a whole. But I can't think of any person who's played a Far Cry game who hasn't said that the story is what keeps you playing it.
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot of story. So like you could potentially pull the story in a Far Cry game in like less than 2 hours, but you'll be playing the game for 120 hours to get to like proper completions and stuff. I mean, it's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of time consuming, that kind of stuff. So the complaints are usually gameplay based. They're never story based. So conceptually, this could be a great idea, and this could be a wild show. There's a lot of potential to do like basically whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, I mean, it seems
the content's
very
all there. The story from the last 6 or 7 games or whatever is there.
Will they follow it?
Awesome.
I imagine they'll follow it to a certain degree. Look at The Last of Us, and that was it's been a massive hit.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. We'll see, guys. Well, of course, we're going to be following those Scrubs boys one more time, guys, because Scrubs is coming back, too. And the first trailer came out, and the reboot after 15 years. Now, JD said goodbye to Sacred Heart back then. He had to go be closer to his son, but now he's coming back, guys. The whole team's coming back together, and, of course, the new season's going to launch. You got Donald Faison coming back, Sarah Chalk coming back. Guys, everyone's Bill Lawrence here, too. The creator of the original series is also back with this. They did have some drama with one of the other original creators, was butting heads with him and ended up leaving. So I think they did like 3 episodes and then left. But of course, straight to order series coming out, guys. Get ready for more of this too. And it's going to actually follow Zach Braff's character, JD, and Christopher Turk Faison, who scrub it together one more time, going back to where they went before the Sacred Heart again. There's new interns and their bromance is the same, they're saying, but that has stood the test of time. But of course, things are just different now. So February 25th on ABC, streaming on Hulu, you can check this out. And it did like 7 seasons over on like NBC, and then 2 more seasons over on ABC. So that's a lot of content right here, guys. I can show you that teaser if you guys want to see it fast.
I'm a big dog, real talk, hurt cold, yeah, won't thaw. Big drop, stay drip with a bad.
I'm back, baby.
Do you know who those people are?
No.
Yeah, maybe try a different approach.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more like Dr. Cox.
Oh.
Listen up, newbies. Really super start there, Scooter.
Leave Bambi alone.
It's good to be back.
Why are you standing like that?
I don't know, it felt heroic.
Oh, okay.
Try it.
Oh, that does feel heroic. I like it.
Hey, he's standing like Superman. And that Superman comic, guys, sold for $9 million. $9 million. This is crazy. Like, they found issue number 1 of Superman, 1939 issue, that introduced the Man of Steel up in like someone's attic. They just found it near pristine condition, and sold it for $9.12 million at auction by Heritage. Before that, the Boast sold before was for $5.3 million for, of course, the Superman before. But at $9 million, man, it makes me want to go start looking in some ads, looking for some more comic books, guys. But a lot of breaking news there, buddy. A lot of breaking news. $9 million.
A lot. It's like 9.1, 9.2 or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's so much money. It was a great looking copy though. Like I'm very surprised that just lived in someone's
I would hope it's a good looking copy for $9 million.
Right? You would think so, right? If someone's going to fork out that kind of money, they must be like, yeah, I need that, Like, not like...
I mean, it ushered in a whole era. You know, it's one of the most famous first issues or introductions of one of the most famous characters of all time. Of course.
Is it the Action Comics where he's on the front with or is it the first Superman specifically?
First Superman specifically.
Yeah, it's like this guy.
Yeah.
How much is the Action Comic one? The one I'm talking about, the iconic one where he's holding the car. How much is that?
Oh, I do not know that one. I don't know. They did a couple reprints of that one.
Come on, Sean. Where's the facts, man?
I'm sorry. Like the most valuable comic ever at one point. I don't know if it is now.
But like, it just goes to I'm gonna spoil my my hot takes joke here, but like it just goes to show you, like mothers and grandmothers and they've just been shoving in attics, and we'll never know. You'll never know until you go up.
Giving them away.
A lot of people are home for the holidays, for Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas. Go up in your attic. Just
see what you got up there.
See maybe there's $9 million laying around. You never know.
What's in your attic, GR? What's in your attic, man? What you got up there?
I haven't got one.
Gotta have an attic first, otherwise.
Yep.
Right in the trash.
Yeah, I was telling GR that my mother had original Thundercats in the attic, never taken out of the actual boxes. Wow. Since we were kids, she kept them up there. And when my cousins came to visit, and he stole them and sold them on eBay.
What a piece!
Yep, a lot of breaking news, everybody.
Brian, remember I told you the story. I had an edition of Superman 6, so it's a little later than that one.
Yeah,
I had all my comic books and baseball cards, 12 years worth, whole collection. Mom gave them away while I was in Vietnam.
Not cool, Mom.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, well, GR, it wasn't meant to be. But you know what?
I love breaking news, everybody. I loved my mother, but I could have killed her when I found that out.
A lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all. KRUSE Control Show.